baby. The stars are out in Eugene today. Top shelf Big Ten women's hoops ready to go at Matthew Knight Arena. JuJu and 6th-ranked USC in the house to face the hometown Ducks. It's the conference opener for both clubs. Oh, baby, coming off a game against Cal Baptist to remember.
Oh, and nothing you can say about it except that she was on a heater. There's no other way to explain it Tuesday night. Breaking the single-game record for USC with 9 made threes, and she didn't just connect on 9 threes. She did it efficiently, 9 of 11 behind the arc, and when she's having that kind of a night, it's very difficult to stop.
The starting lineups look like this. Watkins, Iriafen, Marshall the big three, but Von Olhoffen and Heckel really good in that backcourt for USC. Kelly, Scott, Nevius, man, these kids can really make Oregon go, but how great is it for the Ducks to have Philly Che back in the starting lineup?
Oh, it is so special to have her back. This is her 3rd start on the season, a player that's just a double-double machine most of the time. And so that off-season injury to her lower leg, very happy to have her back.
So we are underway. 6th-ranked USC coming in at 7-1 off that big win over Cal Baptist. The Oregon Ducks at 7-2, perfect at home, rolling Washington State in a game that was close. JuJu early and often, right?
Absolutely. And why not, right? Experienced guards for Oregon, and that's a big plus.
Coaxing it home on the collegiate side, and of course, all those years at Cal and then in the NBA and back on the collegiate front.
And Ann, she said coming into this game, they're going to treat it like their Notre Dame game prep. And you got to guard these guards for Oregon. And right there, nobody's stopping Kelly right on cue.
Yeah, let's keep our eyes. You're absolutely right, because defense has told the tale at this point. Iriafen steps back. Again, back rimming off. Great block out by Che. Ball into the hands of Bell. UNO wants to push.
Iriafen already 3 double-doubles on the year. She's starting to finally figure out her role on this team.
Okay.
Averaging 11 a game, coming off of a season high 23.
Iriafen all the way to the cup and scores.
And Che, slow with the help there, didn't get over, and that left the wide-open layup. Defense has to keep that rotation going.
The transfer from Stanford. Catch, shoot. We told you Bell likes that 3. She loves the 3. Swipe. Scott doesn't have any help. She's waiting for some help. Crowd is into it. Look at Scott stepping through and scoring. We're ready to go.
Yep. And now coming out, will they stay in what looks to be a zone? Mixing up the D, but attacking it to Leomondo.
Good job by JuJu to close out after she was beaten by a step. Muhammad, turnover. JuJu, so quick. JuJu! Rambis checks in and quickly fouls her. Watkins will make you pay. She'll punish you as Rambis picks up her 2nd foul. You mentioned it. Game 1, pretty good. Game 2, yikes. USC hanging around, coming out of that timeout. The Trojans have gotten after it. Good defense on that baseline. 7 on the shot clock. Kelly takes the bump, pulls up, and scores.
With Deja Kelly, you talked about her experience. How about 4 times to the NCAA tournament while she was at North Carolina? Not a big 3-point shooter. And we know Kelly Graves as being a let me recruit every 3-point shooter out there. They're finding other ways, and they're getting some threes, and they're going to need them today. And they've been able to find some offense. Good combination so far for them this first quarter.
So Oregon still with that 1-point lead. Che backing down, the soft touch, not there. Big board by Watkins, and again wants to push tempo. Iriafen wanted that ball, the angle wasn't there. JuJu will drive and kick. Samuels, 3, not there. Ooh, look at that board by Iriafen, what she does best.
Offensive rebounding, extra effort, the cleanup specialist, Kiki Iriafen. And this is a player that, you know, she's finding her role with this team after transferring from Stanford as well. But wow, she's a double-double just waiting to happen.
Nice answer by Kelly. She's feeling frisky today. She's got 6 on the floor. And Tute, how about her finally getting cleared? Yeah. She's on the floor. Boy, that was great defense on Bell. JuJu short on that shot. And now Oregon will have a chance by 1 to take the last shot of the first quarter. Shot clock off, game clock at 17, right here.
I like these substitutions right now, though. Why not get him out there, get at least one run, one rotation, give a rest to a couple of others?
Better get going if you're Kelly. There's the high pick. Kelly kind of runs into Che. Looks like a bit of a discombobulated play. And not there. Sabrina was back.
Yeah.
And actually brought the championship trophy, the WNBA hardware with her. The place went bananas. She was at Autzen Stadium, then she came here. It's kind of her victory tour.
It was fun talking to Kelly today about some of the former players and what they're doing professionally now and just the successes that they've had. And they've had a roller coaster ride for a little bit. There's a lot of change going on in the college game, and especially after you've had such an incredible group like he did with both the Sabalis and Sabrina.
Of the Ducks.
Yeah, we didn't see her in the first quarter.
Moments into the second quarter, the Oregon Ducks receiving votes, leading number 6 USC. Big 10 opener for both teams. JuJu wants to drive, dump it inside, extra pass. It's a beauty. Marshall scores.
You know, the length of bell at 6'1" on JuJu Watkins is going to make her make decisions like that, and she made the right decision. She didn't force the shot.
There it is.
She made sure to get the assist instead. Love the vocal leadership of Rhea Marshall this year as well. She's really had some growth.
Again, contesting everything, USC's defense.
That was Marshall, just stepping away from her player.
Watkins takes the contact and scores. JuJu, first field goal of the game.
Ducks knew they were going to have to try to contain JuJu. There's not many teams that have been able to stop JuJu Watkins, but if you can contain her. Now, first field goal of the game, she's had to work hard getting to the line to get her scores.
Run out of words to describe her game, don't you?
You do. You do. Yep. So Coach Gottlieb said, hey, I just love it when people talk about her. She really deserves it. She deserves every bit of it.
Gottlieb calls that timeout in the first quarter. 5:45 left to go. Her team is trailing. They have taken off.
Yep. 15-4 run. Oh, and then a travel.
Yeah, boy, that hurt.
Being able to get themselves to the line the same way USC has.
And on the floor for Oregon, Katie Fiso. And we will tell you that story when we get a moment as play continues. But to see Katie Fiso on the floor right now as JuJu cans the triple, it's going to break your heart and take your breath away.
Maybe rush the shot a bit more to JuJu.
Short on that shot. Fiso, so we're stuck at 21-13. Big stick.
Like the athleticism and the quick passing's making the difference. That defensive rotation and help for Oregon that was there early, not quite there the same now because of the passing.
Great defense taking away the sweeping attempt by Mevius. JuJu. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. 15 now for JuJu. Kelly, who was really scintillatingly hot early on, will have a couple. Coming up at the half, we'll send it to Kylan Mill. It's Hoops. First half analysis. Got you covered. You need points if you're Oregon, and that was a wasted opportunity.
Oregon opening up the zone, and wow.
Iriafen took contact, punishes Oregon through the contact and one.
Just a beautiful free throw shooter. Coming off the double-double in their win against California Baptist, the third of the year.
And the lead continues to grow for USC. That's just unlucky. That's just almost not fair. Basket didn't want it. Kelly looked like she had drained the triple.
Yeah, she was right in the gap.
Poke checked away. All the way to the hoop.
To see what they're seeing now, 2-3 zone.
I mean, Oregon just coming off a horrible year last year. Graves goes to the portal, and things have changed this season. But the fans have always shown up, leading to Pac-12 as another triple for USC goes down. Howell. Runner, tough play, tough shot.
Long, one of the 6 transfers for Oregon in this year, and a player that played at Washington, so she had seen what the Ducks can do. Averaging a couple points, couple rebounds a game.
She's got 4 now. Watkins steps back, rimming out. 2-on-1 situation. Again, it's that presence down low on those offensive boards.
We could see in that replay, as soon as the shot was off, she beeline diagonal right to the block. She knew exactly where she had to go after the shot went up. That's just instinctual sometimes with certain players.
Long ball, not there. Running the floor, Kiki flags it down. Wanted the layup, wasn't there. Marshall with square. Marshall, extra pass. Mid-range game is there.
Good decision-making by Rhea Marshall. I think she's just become such an excellent decision-maker.
Wow. So Kiki already in double figures, and sitting is JuJu Watkins. Lots of contact. Kelly could not believe there wasn't an and one. 10 on the shot clock. Samuels picks up that dribble. Now it's Howell dumping it inside. Extra pass. Gotta shoot. And how about that to beat the shot clock buzzer, Samuels? Let's see if Oregon can get a bucket to end this half. There's the high hedge from Marshall. Inside look. Not there at the buzzer. Oregon had a chance but couldn't get it down.
I think they just got to get a few more looks. Amina Mohammed's only taken one shot. This is a double-digit scoring player for Oregon. They got to find a way to get her inside and get some more looks.
Clean up on those turnovers as well for the Oregon Ducks as the third quarter is underway. 40-19, and that's a nice way for the Ducks to start before that timeout taken by Gottlieb changed everything for USC. One and done. Kelly wants to push.
Irifen's got the range. She can step out. This is a player that's wanted to incorporate the three-point shot as well, and hasn't quite gotten herself completely there. But she's training to be a pro, and Lindsey Gottlieb's going to try to help her do it.
JuJu will sit for a while. This is when Oregon's got to make hay.
Yep. It's like, who's she matched up against, and how do we get her out of here? That's the ball fake. It's little things like that that'll make a difference. And if you're JuJu Watkins, you've got to know you can't come in from behind. At that point, let her go. Let the help D give it to her.
The last two fouls by JuJu, you think, ooh, that's when you got to back off.
Yeah, she had Rhea Marshall coming right out at her, who's going to make her change what she's doing anyway. So good read by Peyton Scott in Oregon to go at her. And now JuJu's going to have to sit there a while with 4 personals.
So 40-23. Scott jump-starting the Oregon offense right out of the chutes here in the third quarter. Von Oelhoffen splashes home the triple.
How about Talia Von Oelhoffen?
That's great hustle play by Kelly.
That's heady. Heady play. That would have been a big 3 for the Ducks. Again, coming in, Kelly Graves saying we need 6 to 8 threes. Right now they have 1. Oh, my goodness.
The angle's not there. You don't like her chances, and yet Iriafen's got 13.
And Rhea Marshall, once again, making a beautiful read across the lane to find her.
Watkins on the bench with the 4 fouls. Conference opener for both clubs. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Marshall. Iriafen got the position, but it looks like she's going to be whistled for her third.
And Muhammad, I'm taking some chances with it.
Kelly loves the mid-range, shows you why.
Using the screen, beautiful curl. Got herself the open look. Got just enough of the space away from Von Oelhoffen.
Talia answers.
Shooter's touch. She's a player that's had some foul issues at times, but she brings experience.
Little things, really good block out by Howell. Boy, just too high percentage, and the angle was perfect for Marshall.
Getting back. Biggs running the floor. Pretty impressed. We've got over 7,200 here today. A lot of the fans have made their way to go watch that championship game, but they took turns. They split it up.
Anticipating, as Oregon runs a perfectly executed play out of the break. To the floor. Big C fighting. Look at Big C. Ball into the hands of Rambis.
Not going to say she was shooting, but still, I like the aggressive play.
Marshall whistled for that foul. Rambis, early foul trouble. Scott, you bet. There's one of those.
She's looking for it.
over her seasonal average. Scott leading the way for the Ducks, and here comes Oregon. Scott, extra pass, but right into the hands. How big, you know, you got to credit that big body, how much real estate Big C had to fly.
Yeah, she was waiting. She was looking to see, okay, do I need to kick it in now?
Yep,
I better kick it in now. Let me get up there.
That's good defense by Oregon. Tag teaming at Samuels, wide open, not there.
For the Ducks, it's been a bit of a drought for USC. On the offensive end,
you got to take advantage if you're Oregon. Baseline, Scott, wrap around, Falatea, you bet.
Another transfer, she's from BYU. 37% three-point shooter.
Watkins, offensive rebound, and once again, Iriafen,
kick it across.
And another offensive rebound. Make your presence felt nonstop. She gives you 18 points a pop. 9 rebounds, and a lot of those coming on the offensive end. Scott rimming out, good look. Watkins skies, here comes USC. Less than 2 to go in this third quarter. Away from the ball, play, whistle dead. Coming up, don't miss men's hoops. Trojans taking on Washington next, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. 52-35, buck 47 left to go in the third. Long has gotten some quality playing time. Goes all the way against JuJu. Knew she had to back off and scores.
That's right. It's the right read.
There, so empty possession, if you will, as JuJu on the run.
Just making a few comments because the whistles haven't been maybe going the way he would like them to go. It's a give and take when you've got somebody with the 4 fouls, right? You're going to give up whoever's she's guarding. She's got to give up something. But boy, what she can do at the other end is so much.
I'm with you, partner. Minute to go in the third. Kelly keeps the dribble alive. Now wheeling and dealing out top to Long.
That's right. Right decision. I hope you're coming over. But if you're Long, you've got JuJu in front of you. I haven't seen it a lot, and I like her length. I like her ability and her speed to get out. I think she's got a good wingspan up on the guards.
She's got 8 points now. Yep. She's having a terrific game. Her career high is 18.
Only averaging 2 a game this season.
Right.
Look at her right
there. She is again.
Again, hand in the passing lane.
You try that at home, folks. You are going a million miles an hour and know that 2 guards are coming to track you down. And she had to short step that one. Crowd's in it.
She had Samuels out on her. Just coming up, ready to strip it.
Long has been awesome for the Oregon Ducks, and Gottlieb calls a timeout.
And the guards have been pouncing on it.
All right, so just under 18 to go in this third quarter. Shot clock off, game clock at 10 right here. Backdoor to perfection. Che, and still JuJu up and over Che.
Body strength and control.
To beat the buzzer, not there. JuJu Watkins, and it was a great pass on the back. Pivotal fourth quarter about to begin.
Well, JuJu couldn't start the second half because of those fouls, and it was Oregon taking advantage of that. And that was really the way to go. And then when she came in, they took it at her.
So remember, JuJu playing with the 4 fouls as the fourth quarter underway. And again, it's Long with the big hands. Now Kelly with the reach, getting in the passing lane. Here's Deja, holds it up. You've got a lot of bench folks starting this fourth quarter for the Oregon Ducks. One of the starters is Kelly. She cans it.
I was just looking and thinking the same gets knocked over on the way back.
JuJu, man. Oh, and she even kind of laughs to herself. She's another 20-point game. She's got 21. That was a bomb.
Just stepped right into that one. Falatea put the hands up like, what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do there?
JuJu chuckled a little at that one. Scoop, taking advantage is Kelly. And a lot of those boards on the offensive end. She's been a delight to watch.
Yep. Just love the effort.
Got obviously doesn't like the call.
He said, I don't think people realize the newness of this team. Only 2 starters back from the Elite 8 team last year. There's a lot of new going on with this group, but still, expectations still there.
Wraparound, and Che finally gets it done. Mevius with the nice read. Che with their first points of the game.
That's a play the Ducks could use more of inside, and now switching up the D.
So the Ducks make USC pay on that turnover. Good defense. Look at the step through. Iriafen not there. Follow up. It sure as heck is. Marshall
with their defense.
Kelly almost throwing it away again, and another Oregon turnover.
Taking one out of Kiki Iriafen's playbook right there.
Kiki misses, and Rhea says, I'm going to do what you do.
They're a fun tandem at high-low. They work well together.
Bringing down rain. Von Oelhoffen, the assist. JuJu and Talia's in double figures.
You could feel that one. She was ready, completely squared up, spotted up in the corner, and that one high archer.
Smart play. Mevius takes it again right at JuJu, playing with 4 fouls.
JuJu's just holding her hands up in the air because she knows if I just don't swat at somebody, I've got a good chance of staying out here.
You got to get stops, though, if you're the Oregon Ducks. And again, offensive rebounds favoring USC.
Yep. Malia Samuels once again. And this Oregon team knew offensive rebounding, a big strength of USC's.
Layup, Iriafen to beat the shot clock. 17 now for Kiki.
Easier said than done, though, keeping them off the offensive glass.
Ball into the hands of Samuels. Crowd going quiet again. JuJu as Kelly gets her.
She has had 4 personals. She had to sit out, did not start the second half. They brought her in, though, at the 3:08 mark, and she's been able to stay out there. We'll see how much longer she can do it.
Here's the break, going hard all the way in and scoring. Little traffic, Mevius. Inside look, there's Marshall, squares up. Good defense by Mohammed, so that shot is short. Kelly in traffic. Tough stick for Kelly. Clock's in the Trojans' favor. They'll take their time and try to get something quality half court.
Really enjoyed watching this player out of Boise, Idaho. She's a McDonald's All-American as well, but part of the Canadian Olympic team. She was an alternate. It's hard to believe she's a first-year player.
You've got those freshmen injured for USC, and yet they still have the yearlings that are available and helping.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent.
Cardinals sitting right there as the free throws missed, but poke check back to a Trojan, so fresh clock. Samuels, the travel, had the right idea.
I mean, to prove that you can go on the road and get a win in this conference in a tough environment. Crowd was into this one.
7,200 on hand today. All right, Krista, what did you like about USC today?
I think the fact that the way they want to play the game was stopped a lot of the times, but they found other ways to score. Early on, the shots weren't falling. You get to the free throw line. I think that just that resilience and decision-making, those are things they're still working on, and I think it's gotten better every game.
How about the Ducks?
I think for the Ducks, they didn't give up on this game. I love their defensive effort. If they can sustain that for as close to 40 minutes as possible, they're going to knock some teams off. There's no doubt.
Iriafen heading to the bench. What a game for her. 17 and 12. Yet another double-double. For the transfer from Stanford.
I think she's starting to get a good feel for what Coach Gottlieb wants and how she fits into this USC system.
Turnovers continuing to plague the Oregon Ducks as Heckle checks back in.
I think it's also a good sign for USC that when a couple of key starters get into a little bit of foul trouble, others are able to kind of handle the situation and the pressure.
You hear the horn, and that'll do it.